don't know
green
where.
room? The audio room?
Well,
Nate's in the audio room.
Okay.
Or is he in
he's
the
not.
production
He's
room?
not paying any attention. So
Is he in the production room?
I'm going to call it the audio room.
Oh,
He's not. Although he is producing quite
He
a bit
is.
back there. Just
Yeah.
nothing for the show.
right. I think he's cutting some chuck roast.
Is he?
Might be on sale this week.
Let's see. Oh, here we go.
Or did you know that already?
No, I have no idea.
Waiting.
Waiting. I'm sure it's not waiting.
Waiting.
I'm sure it's not. You know, it always
think
takes
so?
twice.
Does it? Did you clear your cache?
No. Okay, there we go. Oh, here we go.
Or did you know that already?
Oh, did you know that already?
Did you?
But apparently we are live. And,
Yes.
And on the
Apparently.
air.
Do you want me to push the button?
Set this. I don't want you to push any buttons.
Let me try.
Which button would you push?
The over
First
button.
you have to go this
and then
way.
the intro.
Intro?
Yes.
Like that one?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's or you?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends the world over, thank you for joining us today and welcome to episode number 78 of the absolutely amazing series known as Butcher Shop Television. Today is Wednesday, September 25th, 2024, and we are broadcasting live from smack dab in the middle of Jacob's Meat Market in Appleton, Wisconsin. My name is Eric, and with me, returning again, the man with 3 titles at least, Mr. Luke Jacobs. How are you?
Which one?
The star of the show,
Without
the man
looking?
himself, and without looking, Mayor of
Yes.
Meatville, Salami Swami, Chuckle Roast. We like to call you Chuckle,
Chuckle
Roast. Yeah. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm fantastic as well.
Good.
I can't quite remember the last time I've seen you. It must have been a week ago, right
Must have been.
here on this camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
On that camera.
It's on this camera, right?
Yeah.
That camera.
Yes.
Nice to know that you survived. You were going to take a trip.
I was, yes.
And
I
I guess
in fact
you did.
Yes.
How's your sister?
Good. Very good, yes.
Was the whole family there?
Most of us were there, yes. The ones that could make it.
Was it a good time?
It was a great time, yes. From what I remember.
Were there, by any chance, a lot of lakes around you?
There were a lot of lakes, yes.
That is the land of lakes, apparently.
Yes,
Yeah.
10,000
Well,
or so they say.
Yeah.
I think they
more than that.
miscounted.
Yeah.
Yes, there's little puddles and stuff like that.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Yes.
Glad your sister is well.
Yes, me too.
Glad you're back.
Yes, me too.
I'm going to tell everyone what we're going to do today.
Would you?
Because it's so different.
What?
Yeah. We're going to go over our location. News and events. The meat market mailer. You might mention that this
I might.
week.
Yeah. You might mention it for me.
Well, okay. We might. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
The weekly specials. You've got them there. Okay. Well, the halftime report. My
Yes.
new favorite portion of the show.
Oh, it is.
Special
Well,
upcoming days. A winner will be announced of last week's contest. And I wonder, Luke, would you like to do another contest
What are
this
you
week?
looking at in there?
I'm looking at you.
Oh. Okay.
You're the one
Okay.
looking over there. Would you like to do another contest?
Yes, I think we should.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite number?
Absolutely. 91.
91. We're less than 100.
In case you don't know it, it's right up at the meat counter there.
Yeah, I had to correct it when I
Yeah.
got here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it
Okay.
was 92, and I said, no.
No.
Don't take. Give me another day.
Right.
I'll be,
To do some
I'll
shopping.
be a day late
Yes,
for Christmas.
right.
For anyone who may not know, where are
Please
we located?
tell us where we
Please
are.
Where are we?
Yes,
Where
we are at Jacob's Meat Market in beautiful Appleton, Wisconsin.
I've been there.
You have.
To Jacobs
You're
and
actually
to Appleton.
Here right
I'm
now.
Here right now.
Yes, right here, right now.
If you can believe what you see on your screen.
Right.
Who knows?
You might not be here if they're watching it at a different time.
That's true.
Yes.
If you're not watching live, I probably am not right here.
Oh, you probably are.
Could be.
It's your
544 North, what is it, Law?
Law,
Not Pacific.
L-A-W-E.
Oh, it's at the corner of Law and Pacific.
Yes.
In Appleton,
Yes.
north of College, south of Wisconsin.
Yes.
I won't go the other way.
Okay.
We have no birthdays, apparently. Oh, I
Correct.
ask you every week for
Right.
birthdays, and
Yep.
you had none to report.
I had none to report.
I did ask in the back of the house, and
Yes.
Kevin says it's his sister's birthday today, and his grandmother's birthday today.
What is he doing here then?
Well, yeah, why don't you go talk
Don't
to
ask
him?
him that.
I'll put us on to you right back.
Yes, right.
You
yes.
send him away,
I'm
'cause I'm sure you don't need that.
Yes, I probably won't have to tell him twice.
I have 2 events.
You do?
2 events that you probably already know about.
Okay.
The first one is this Friday, September 27th, the day after tomorrow. It's Licensed to Cruise. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., College Avenue, downtown Appleton. It's a classic car show, complete with about 400 classic cars, live music, great food, free. Just go strolling and look at
Yes.
classic cars, and they're cool. I like classic cars.
Yes. Do you know Are you done with that?
Sure.
Do you know what the theme is this year?
I don't.
They typically have a theme.
Do you know?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I was hoping. I was looking.
Trucks.
Trucks.
Trucks and vans. Trucks and vans and station wagons. I think I remember seeing that.
So passenger vehicles, basically.
Yeah, so I remember seeing that because I was hoping maybe someone will have some VW buses because I like those.
Yes. So it's typically like Volkswagens or muscle cars or Mustangs or Camaros.
When I read that, I didn't realize that was the theme. But now that you're saying every year they do something.
Okay.
It's trucks and vans and
that'd be pretty cool
wagons.
to see. Yeah. There's so many like muscle trucks out there.
Friday till 9. You could probably make it.
I could.
This is, of course, part of somehow. It's attached to what's happening on Saturday, September 28th, which is the next day.
What?
Appleton's Oktoberfest.
No kidding.
Yeah. Somehow Licensed Cruise is part of that.
Yes. It's always the eve of Oktoberfest.
Always the eve. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm sure you know all about Oktoberfest here in Appleton.
Well, can you tell me more?
It starts at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
9 a.m. to 6 p.m., College Avenue, downtown Appleton. It is Appleton's largest block party, apparently. I have seen it.
Blocks party,
From a
I
distance.
feel like it should be like,
It's very crowded.
Yes.
Oktoberfestonline.org for more information. Somewhere at oktoberfestonline.org you can find a link to License to Cruise because it's part of the same organization.
Right.
Somehow.
Yep.
Have you ever?
It's ADI
Have you
that
ever?
does that.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah.
Have you ever attended Appleton's Oktoberfest?
I might have once or twice.
You don't remember?
Maybe not.
You remember going?
I remember going, but not leaving. Yes.
Not leaving.
And I'm amazed. So I've been there at 6 o'clock, and shortly after that as well. Sometimes I go there and partake for lunchtime, and because there's a bunch of different organizations and nonprofit organizations that rely on these funds that they get from Oktoberfest for their whole year.
Apparently, that's where they make the bulk of the funds that they collect.
Correct. Yes. So I go there at lunchtime, get a great lunch, maybe a beer or two, and then come back and then finish up my shift until 6. And then by the time I walk back there at like 6:30 or whatever, I'm always amazed at how quickly they clean up the streets and have it open. They've got the street sweepers.
They're done.
They're done. There's no evidence of Oktoberfest at all. Right.
You wouldn't even have known.
Right.
And
the city does
I
a great
imagine
job with
people
that.
are having a good time down there.
Very much so, yes. Especially by 6:30.
This is not like Mile of Music where they have bands everywhere. But
correct.
You just go around. Do they have a beer tent, or do you go?
They have multiple beer tents.
Multiple beer tents.
Yep.
Okay.
And you have to buy tickets, just like the music downtown. You have to buy tickets. You have to make sure you have a wristband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is not free.
Correct. It's not free. It's free to walk around.
But
if you want to buy a beer or buy food or whatever from different vendors, that costs money.
Have you been to Oktoberfest in Munich?
Germany? No, I haven't.
Okay.
That's on my bucket list. Have you?
Many times.
Many times. Do you remember it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fun. And I've never gone to this one because I thought it might be. I would compare it. I wouldn't want to, but I would compare it.
Right.
And I might go check it out.
I've heard that La Crosse, Wisconsin, has a bigger Oktoberfest.
Bigger and
better.
But we're right here
Maybe.
in Appleton.
Right. This
you
is
know if
way
you can get
more
a pretzel?
convenient.
Do they have Bavarian pretzels?
I'm sure some stand has it. Yes.
Well, maybe I'll go check it out.
So maybe you haven't been to the one in La Crosse, but the one in Germany, are there like nonprofit stands all over the place, or is it simply drinking beer
it's just drinking beer and the Oompa band, and there's a little fair with
how does that Oompa
ride
band
for
go?
kids. Oh, it's polka music.
Yeah, can you?
No, I have no memory of that. And inside the tents are long, I'm going to call them picnic tables.
Mm-hmm.
And you just sit down with strangers
right,
who won't be strangers for long.
Right.
And you sing and you order the beers and you order the food and you order the pretzels, and it's a party.
So it's like the Hofbräu House on steroids then.
Exactly.
I've been to the Hofbräu House, and it's
in Munich.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
the real one.
Yes. So
on steroids,
are
exactly
there
like
imitation ones?
Yes, there are.
Okay.
Well, there's one in Las Vegas.
Okay.
That is an exact replica, but smaller.
But so it's not exact.
It's not exact.
Okay.
A scale model.
Okay.
Anyway, we're talking a lot about Oktoberfest.
Yes.
But yes, it is like the Hofbräu House on steroids.
Okay. Oh, that's really cool. I do need to go there.
And what I always found amazing, and I'm sure it happens here too, is you get, 150,000 people at Oktoberfest.
Right.
All of them drunk.
Oh, that's not like this Oktoberfest at all.
No fights. No one's in a bad mood. Everyone's getting along. Everybody's singing.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
For sure.
And I like that.
I forget how many people there are here. Like maybe it's 100,000 people
Could be.
in downtown Appleton, and it's really weird because it's from 3 to 9, or sorry,
From
9
9 to
to
6.
6. Yeah, it's a very large amount of people for a very condensed time frame. And then all of a sudden they just kind of dissipate. You know, they
They're done
either
by
go
then.
into the bars or they go home
they don't
or
really go home,
whatever.
do they?
Right. They park all the way out here, just so you know.
Oh, I do. I've seen that.
Yeah.
before.
Okay.
That I've
Been
seen
here long
before.
enough. Okay.
Been here long enough. And now, look at the weather. It's lovely, isn't it?
Oh,
This
very
is the
lovely.
kind of
I
weather
see
I
some
like.
flowers over there. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, flowers. Mm-hmm. Have you noticed any of the leaves changing color?
I have.
We're into fall now.
We-
you know. Did you know that?
I heard about that. I'm
You
not sure
wrote
where.
about that in your meat market mailer
yes,
this morning.
right.
Which,
Speaking of
good
meat market,
segue.
yes,
What is
great
this
segue.
meat market mailer thing?
Well,
you got
funny you
going?
should ask.
Funny you should
Yes, yes. So we have an email blast that goes out every Sunday and every Wednesday. On Sunday, you get the weekly lunch menu and also the Monday, Tuesday specials, as well as on Wednesday, you get the weekly specials. So if you don't want to watch us, if you want to know what's happening before
Yeah, it's like
these people know what's
it's
happening.
like getting part of the script before the show goes on.
Right, yes, exactly.
I got mine this morning.
Okay.
I always read your little words and I see what's on special.
You read the words. Okay.
I do read the
That's
words
great.
because I'm trying to find a mistake.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Many people find
The only reason I read your words.
yes, right.
But how
You
do
just
I
wanna
sign up
catch
for
me.
this?
Right on our website.
Oh, that easy? Do you have a website?
We have a website, yes. jacobsmeatmarket.com. On the right-hand side of any of the pages, just enter your email address and click submit, and then you are a part of
Good
it.
to go, and you
Yes.
get those. It's growing. I can
It
see
is.
that number. How many
Really?
are signed up?
How
and
can you
it's-
see that number?
I have access to that
Oh,
number.
okay,
So
okay.
certain things I can see. That I can see. And
Right.
It's growing. People apparently want to be a part of
Thousands
this.
of people.
Thousands.
Yes.
I'm one of them.
Me
I
too.
think you might be one.
I think I am. Somebody must have signed me up.
I have an interesting situation here.
You do?
This is episode 70 what?
8.
9? 78. And before almost every show goes live, one of the questions I ask you is, do you have a joke?
Oh,
And I didn't ask you,
yes,
and I
you
bet
didn't.
you don't have one.
I don't.
Mine will have to carry the show.
Okay. Do you want to be right back?
No, your
Okay.
jokes aren't worth.
Oh, wow. I appreciate that.
What do you call a green onion that loves hip hop?
Hip hop. I'm not sure.
A rapscallion.
Oh, yeah. Rapscallion.
That's funny. You'll
It
tell
is,
that.
yeah.
So next week.
That's so
after-
funny, I don't even need a joke.
You'll need to bring 2 next week.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Just remind me
I'll
before we go on
try.
the air.
Well, if I don't ask you if you have
Something
a joke.
about Helen Keller was.
No, we can't do Helen Keller jokes.
Okay.
She was a lovely person.
She was. Did you meet her?
We can't do them on the air.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I've never.
Maybe
I
we
did
should
not
take a
meet
vote.
Helen Keller.
Maybe we should take a vote in the chat.
We
No?
don't need to.
No? Okay.
The majority is not always correct.
Okay.
What's the first? I've
Yes,
got
so
ring liver
going on to the
sausage.
specials.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a Jacob's Own ring liver sausage for just $5.49 a pound.
What is it usually?
$5.99.
$5.99.
Yes. So the more you buy, the more you save.
We've been through this before.
We have.
Is it liverwurst in a ring form?
Sure.
Or is there something different between liverwurst and liver sausage?
So there, liverwurst to me is either ring liver sausage or it's Braunschweiger. They're both liver sausages.
Yeah. Well, wurst means sausage, so liverwurst is liver sausage. They are
Right.
identical.
Yes.
And Braunschweiger is liverwurst that's been smoked.
Right. Yep. And a little bit coarser. Yep.
Now you don't have to buy. This is the ring of liverwurst, isn't it? Right here on your shirt.
It's not.
It's not. What is
It's
it?
still
bologna?
not. That's a bologna. Yes.
That's bologna. But it's that shape.
It is. Yes.
You don't have to
it's a
buy the
ring.
whole thing.
Right. If you want just a chunk, or if
Give
you
me a
want a
chunk.
half of one, or
Okay.
whatever,
Is it
a couple
spreadable?
slices, it's not.
So it's not like liverwurst in that respect.
Correct.
Okay.
Only if liverwurst is spreadable.
It usually is.
Okay.
Anyway, it's good.
Yes, it's very good. Yes.
I'm moving on to something
Yes,
German.
German,
I wonder
yeah.
what that is. Deutscher Kartoffelsalat. Was ist
Yes. This is a German potato
das? Oh,
salad.
German potatoes.
Yes.
Oh, and that's at the deli.
It is at the deli. Yes.
You
behind
have
the
to
counter.
ask for small, medium, large, or
Right. Or half pound, 1
half
pound,
pound.
2 pound. Yes. Or just a scoop, or people order it all different ways.
now, this is a German
usually
potato
auf Deutsch.
salad as opposed to what kind of potato salad?
American or French,
Okay, so
or
you
we
have-
also have a loaded potato salad
Oh,
too.
what's the difference between a German potato salad and an American potato salad?
So the German potato salad is typically like it's not a cream based. It's more like a vinegar
based.
Yeah, more vinegar based. So it's a little bit more sour sometimes. Some people use apple cider vinegar, and it's typically eaten traditionally warm in Germany, whereas the potato salad here, the American potato salad, is typically just served cold.
Do you have a favorite between the German and the American?
I like them both, actually.
I do too.
Yeah.
Very
so the
strange,
German one is
but
also
they're very different.
red skin potato salad.
Yeah.
And then the French one is just a regular, like a
Do you
Idaho
have
potato.
French potato salad? Occasionally or all the time?
All the time. It's American, French.
American,
same
French,
thing.
same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
But I like them both, so I'm.
Yeah.
I always.
Do you heat it up or do you eat it?
I do heat it up.
You do.
That's the one thing that has to be heated
So
up.
you
It has to
so
be
you
heated up.
heat up the German potato salad, but you don't heat
Well,
up the wieners or the
I met
smoked
German
pork
potato
chops.
salad always being warm, and
Right.
so it kind of has to be. that
Okay.
way. I suppose you could eat it cold.
You could.
But
Many people do
I
actually.
think the taste would be slightly different.
It is slightly
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no,
but it's good both
So
ways.
it depends. If I'm in a hurry and I know I'm not going to heat it up, I'll get the American potato salad. And if I'm going to have something that I want to heat up, I'll
You have to prep 30
have to prep.
seconds. Yeah, right.
Have to think about things.
Yeah.
I'm moving on to
Yeah,
porchetta
handcrafted
roast.
by Nate. Porchetta roast.
Nate is handcrafting these.
He handcrafted multiple
I see them.
ones
They're
this morning.
lovely.
Yes.
They look very ready to cook.
They are, yes. So they're a boneless pork butt.
Oh, okay. Which is not the butt, is the
Which
shoulder.
is correct.
Okay.
Correct. So it's a pork shoulder, a pork butt, boned out and then tied up so that when you cook it, it doesn't just fall apart. So that netting kind of helps it stay together as you cook it.
Is it
because
net-
it's a
the
pork,
strings?
The strings, yes.
Okay.
So the strings hold it together because it's a pork butt, and typically when you put that in a slow
I see.
cooker,
You're
it just
gonna
kind of
put that in a
falls
slow
apart.
cooker for 8 hours, and it would fall apart.
Correct.
If it weren't tied up.
Right. Right.
And they look. I mean, I wouldn't want to eat it right now, but it looks like it will be
give
delicious
give it
once
some
it's
hours
cooked.
in the
Yeah.
slow cooker. Yes.
And Nate puts all those together, huh?
Yes.
He's
yes.
good.
And then it's the some Italian porchetta seasonings.
Okay.
So
That's what's
some people
over.
are like, what is a porchetta? And it's the roast, but it's the seasoning that makes it a porchetta roast.
Oh, it's Italian season.
Italian, yes.
Ready to put in the crock pot.
Yes.
Or slow
Right.
cooker.
Yeah. Put a little bit of water in the bottom of there, and you're good to go.
And just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Yeah. When you're cooking it in the house, it just smells delicious.
I heard a rumor that once you've cooked it.
You know what they say about
I know.
rumors?
I'm going to check with you, see if
Okay.
you've ever heard this before. You put the whole thing in the slow cooker, let it go for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
When it's done, you take it out carefully and put it in the refrigerator so that it kind of gels up again.
Okay.
And then you can slice it for sandwiches.
Sure.
You've heard of this before.
I've heard of this
Because
before.
I'll
Yes.
bet that's
I've
very
never
good,
done it
too.
before.
No.
I don't have the
We should
patience to do
try
that.
that. We should try that. Okay.
I don't have the patience for
I'm
that.
moving on to.
Yes, another roast we have on sale is boneless chuck roast,
Chuck roast.
for $4.99 a pound.
Oh, they're right next to the porchetta roast.
Yes.
They
yes.
look very large.
Those are pot roast as well, or whatever you'd like to call it. Beef roast, pot
They
roast.
look good too.
Yeah, they're delicious. We sell
You know
a lot
what?
of those.
Everything in your counter there, what is that? Display looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything but
I'm noticing a
Fitzy's
pattern
hand.
here. That's not so bad either.
Okay. So they're about anywhere between 2.5 to 3.5 pounds. If you like a larger one, we'll cut you a larger one, just like everything else. If you want a smaller one, we'll cut you a little bit smaller one. But you can only cut it so small, otherwise it's not a roast anymore. It's basically like beef stew meat or something like that. So
Okay, you get small enough, it's beef stew meat.
right, correct.
And that you can also do in a slow cooker,
Yes. Yep.
or perhaps in a pot.
Sure. Some people will do both of those roasts together. They have a big enough family, and then
Yeah.
some people like the beef and the pork together, cooked, and then the porchetta seasoning on top of there is just delicious.
Every week you make me hungry.
Yes, yes. Now
the
I'm
things
actually
you say,
salivating a
with the
little
things
bit.
you
Yes.
say. Stop
Yes.
it. Just stop it. But
Yes.
they're boneless.
They are. Both of them are boneless.
Both
Yep.
of them are.
Yep.
I'm moving
So next
on.
we have some frozen stewing hens. I'm not really sure what they're stewing about.
I was going to ask you what they're upset about.
Yeah.
You don't know
right.
either, huh?
No,
We
no,
can
we
take
haven't.
a survey.
Well,
Maybe
it might be a little
they're
hard to
upset
do
about
that.
being
there.
frozen,
Yeah,
perhaps.
could be.
Are they
Could
also
be.
boneless?
They are not
They're
boneless.
not boneless.
Right. So these are hens that are done laying, so they're a little bit tougher, but they're going to have a great flavor for like chicken soup, or like chicken noodle soup
So
and stuff
this
like
is
that.
for your soup. These are your soup hens.
Correct.
And they're frozen.
Correct.
And
so they're not something that you thaw out and just put on the grill.
No.
Like a frying chicken or a roasting chicken.
In fact, you probably don't have to thaw them out at all if you're just going to make a stock or
Right.
soup.
Sure. Sure.
How much do they weigh approximately?
They're about 5 pounds a piece.
About 5 pounds.
Yeah. Some are larger, some are
Which
smaller.
door would I find them?
They're going to be right in the
frozen?
right next to the porchetta.
On ice?
Right.
On ice. All right. They're going to be.
They're going to be.
I'll
yes.
have to stick around until I can see the poor stewing
Maybe you
hens.
could do that after the show.
Stick around? I can't do that.
No, stick the stewing hens in it.
Oh, they're available.
And maybe ask them what they're stewing about as
I'll
you're
calm
putting
them
them
down.
in there. Yeah, would
They'll
you?
just be frozen hens by the
Okay.
time I'm done.
Calm them down.
Hard salami.
Yes,
I
from
like
the
hard
deli.
salami from the
Yes,
deli.
yes,
Go over there
your
and ask
favorite.
for it by the slice.
Yep. You can ask by the slice, by the pound, whatever you like.
Well, you've got the hard salami and the Genoa.
Correct.
Which are the same, except Genoa has little kernels of pepper in it.
Yep, peppercorns. Yeah.
Peppercorns. So they're both my favorites.
They're both your favorites. Okay.
I can eat
Do you
either
interchangeable?
one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're normally. I think it's normally $6.99 a pound. So this is a great price at $5.49 a pound.
It is a great price.
Yeah.
I usually get half a pound when I get it.
Right.
And then I use it for sandwiches.
And what do you say to the employee behind the counter?
I always. What do you tell me what I say?
No,
think
why
you're
don't
not-
you?
I ask for half a pound.
Yep.
Thinly sliced.
Yep.
With one chance on the scale.
One chance
Because I
on
don't
the
really
scale.
have to have exactly half a pound.
Right.
The idea is to see how close they can. You
How
nailed
close
it.
have they-
You have nailed
Oh,
it before. 5
Funny
0
you
0
should
0.
ask.
They have nailed it as well.
Yeah.
And gotten 005. Sometimes they're way off.
Right.
By way,
That's
I mean
good.
a
I mean,
quarter
like
of a pound.
3/4 of a pound.
Yeah, not that much. No.
Okay.
But it's a fun game.
Yes, it
And
is.
they all know it now.
It is.
They all
Yes.
know it.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I'll have to think of a new game.
Right.
I'm moving along to brats of the week now.
Yes.
The first one is the Queen Mother of the brats.
The king, I think it is.
King Father of the
King
brats.
Father. Yes. Yes.
Pork
The original.
brats.
The
Yeah,
original. The OG.
My favorite.
Yes,
Last
the
week
pork
we
brats.
had your favorite,
Yes.
which is the beer and curd,
Yes.
which is also pork brat.
Right.
With some flavoring.
Right.
But this is the real
Yeah.
true
So
brat.
so we take the pork brat, and then we
Just leave it alone.
leave it alone. Yes.
Leave it alone.
Yes.
I'm going to have to stock up because, Oktoberfest is happening right now.
It
by the
is,
way, we
yes.
could head over there.
We could.
We could be on a plane tomorrow
Is it?
morning.
When is it happening? When is
It's on right now and goes till the 6th of October.
Really? Okay. Is it a 2-week festival then?
Yeah,
or-
but it starts at the end of September,
Okay. Which is what we're in right now.
which is what we're in
Okay.
right now. Okay. Just
Oh, we'll
started.
have to schedule that for next
People
year.
are there right now having a great time.
No
and
kidding.
we're not there.
They're probably up right now. What is it? 8 hours ahead?
Yeah, they're there right
Oh.
now. They're doing all the stuff I talked about.
Yeah, okay.
With the Oompa Band and all
Okay.
that. So aside from the pork brats,
Oh, there they are.
they're there. Oh. Yeah, I'd be mad too if you put me in plastic and froze me.
Really?
I'd be stewing. Stuffed
We
pepper
won't be
brats.
stewing very long.
Stuffed pepper brats.
Yes.
Now, I know what a pepper is, and I've seen
You do.
stuffed peppers.
Yes.
How do you get all that in a brat?
Very carefully.
Well, you're the master.
Right, right.
You
No,
could explain
Eric
it.
is the master.
Oh, Eric's the
Eric,
master.
the other Eric. Yes,
The sausage maker.
the sausage maker, Eric. Yes, yes. So it's just like like you would have a stuffed pepper, but this is made with pork and then the stuffed pepper seasonings
Oh,
along
okay.
with rice and everything in there. It's really,
So the stuffed
really good.
peppers I've had have been stuffed with beef.
Correct.
But this is a pork brat.
Correct.
With
Yep.
the pepper seasoning.
Yes, yes. They're really, really, really good. We actually have them for
I
our
was gonna
lunch
say,
today.
I could try that.
Yes.
Because that might be very
Maybe
interesting.
maybe what we should do is since Sherry was cooking them up before, what we could do is we could just slice them up and then put them out for samples.
Are you announcing that to the audience right now, or are you just
For
talking?
us.
Oh,
for us, not for the not for the audience.
We can do that. We
yes,
can do that.
Yes.
Because it's your.
I'll tell you
it's
what,
your
if you
store.
come in between now and 2 o'clock, we'll give you a sample. Now at 2 o'clock on Wednesday today.
the 25th
Yes. Of September.
of September,
Yes.
2024.
Yeah. We'll give you a sample.
I'm going to have a sample.
Yes.
Because that
It's not
always
having a
makes
whole
me
brat,
hungry.
so yeah,
Always
it's
makes
not,
me
not
hungry.
committing to the whole brat. Yes.
I'm going to push a button here. My favorite
Could
button
you?
to push.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. It's the halftime report.
Oh, and is that what
It
that
is the
is? Oh, I
halftime
couldn't
report.
read, so it's a good thing
Where
you
we talk
announced it.
about football and Packers.
And life.
And Packers and football.
Yes.
There was a Packers game last week,
There was, yes.
Sunday.
There was.
Did you
noon
watch
game.
it?
I watched, I don't know if I should say this or not, but I was driving back and my brother has the NFL Sunday ticket. And he was,
So you were listening.
well, he might have had it like where,
You shouldn't say that.
I mean, I was listening to
You
the
were
game.
listening.
Yes.
You were listening.
Yes.
Do you know the final score?
30-14, I believe.
Who were they playing?
They were playing the Tennessee Titans.
The Tennessee Titans.
Yes.
And they were ahead since the first quarter.
Right.
So they won right away. Yeah.
Yes.
And
they didn't win right away. They won at the end of the game.
Well, they won in the first quarter is what I say.
Okay.
And did they play well?
They played really well, yes.
You like the way they played?
Yes. I was a little afraid when I thought that maybe they were going to give up more of the lead and let the Titans back into it, so I was getting a little nervous.
But that's the exciting part, right?
Correct.
That's why you like
That's why
football.
they keep my attention, yes.
Do you know anything about the next game? Because I'm seeing a pattern here. I
yes.
actually looked.
So the next game, they're playing against the Minnesota Vikings.
This Sunday?
This Sunday, yes.
So is it going to be a game a Sunday throughout? Is that how it works?
I think they might have a Monday night game in there as well.
Okay, but it's
And a
usually every
Thursday night.
Sunday.
Yes. They also have a bye week in there. So they play 17 games, but it's an 18-week season.
Okay, but mostly it's every Sunday there's a game.
Right, correct.
Okay.
They have noon games, 3 o'clock games, 3:25 games, and then they also have 7:20 games
And
Sunday
you
night,
say
and then also Monday.
that this Sunday's game, what time is it?
Noon.
Noon game.
Yes.
Noon our time.
Yes.
And they're playing the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes.
Which will, interestingly enough, come up later on in the show.
Oh, really? Okay.
If I understand, you see little things when you're looking at football things.
Right.
And I think,
As a novice.
I think the Vikings have played 3 games and won all 3 of them.
They have, yes.
And the Packers have played 3 games and
Also.
won 2,
Correct.
lost 1.
Correct.
So who's going to win this Sunday?
Oh, the Packers, of course.
Packers, of course.
Yeah.
Because the Vikings got lucky,
Well, they're playing pretty decently this season.
apparently.
Yeah.
But
But
maybe they haven't had good competition.
they played the 49ers, which was
They
a
won
really
against
good team. Yes. Yes. You're San Francisco 49ers.
I've heard the name.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I forget who else they beat, but I mean they're a pretty decent team this year. They finally
so
got
this
rid of
Sunday's
Kirk
gonna be a
Cousins
good
and
one.
yeah,
Good game this Sunday.
right.
But
They
Packers
also
are gonna
have
win.
a former Packer running back, Aaron Jones, who is a great running
on the
back
Minnesota Vikings.
on the Vikings. Yes.
Running back.
He's having a great year.
Speaking of running backs,
Yes. Was I
Last
supposed to
week-
say that? Was that a key
No.
word that you were waiting
last
for me to
week
say? Okay.
you told me all about the offensive positions.
Correct, yes.
And there are 11 of them. I had to make something for our audience.
In case you didn't know.
Because this was very confusing when I started to think about it. I said, I have to write this down. And so if you start in the center, you've got a position called the center.
Yes.
On each side of the center, you have a guard.
Correct.
And on each side of the guard, you have something called a tackle. Is that
Correct.
what you called them last week?
Yes.
And then off
Did
the
you have
left,
to play this tape back, or
off the
is it-
left is a wide receiver.
Could be.
And then off the right is a tight end. Somewhere behind the tight end is another wide receiver.
Right.
Behind the center, you have a quarterback, a fullback, and a halfback. My first question is, it looks to me like the halfback is further back than the fullback.
Right,
so-
I have always questioned that.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, I'm not the
Yes.
only one.
Unless it's from, there's typically a referee that's behind, so maybe that I don't know if that's why they call it a halfback, because it's only halfway
Someone
back
in
from.
the comments section is going to know and let us know why
Yeah.
why the halfback is further back than the fullback.
Right.
But
Right.
they're both referred to also as a running back.
Correct. That's
And
their
I
position.
think you said last week that the center, the 2 guards, the 2 tackles can't go wherever they want. They have to stay within. Did you say 5 yards?
I
of the
said
scrimmage?
5, but I think it's 3 yards.
3.
After
So
that,
they're
yeah.
really.
Tight to the
Can
line
they
of
go
scrimmage.
back as far as they want?
Yes.
Okay, they can't advance
Correct.
any more than 3 yards.
Yep.
The wide receiver, I think the 2 wide receivers probably try to run and become open for a pass. To
Only if
receive
it's a
pass?
passing play.
Okay.
They could also block if it's a
They
running
could
play.
block.
Yeah.
Block. What does a tight end do?
That's the same as a wide receiver. They typically will be some are pass catching or some are pass catching tight ends. Some are more run blocking tight ends.
Okay.
But-
so they have multiple duties.
Yes, so they can go out for a pass. They can go anywhere on the
it's a
field.
surprise.
Unlike right.
Okay.
So they can do anything a wide receiver can do.
And the running backs? What do
The
they
running
do?
backs can go anywhere on the field as well.
They can go catch a pass?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Or they
Sometimes they typically will stay in. One of them, if there are 2 running backs, will stay in to pass block if it's a passing play.
Okay.
And then some like the halfback in this scenario, the halfback will typically get the ball if it's a running play, and then the fullback will lead the way like a lead blocker.
Okay, but the quarterback doesn't just hand the ball to the halfback, does it? Or can
He can.
He can, okay.
Yeah, or he can pitch it. Yeah,
Okay. That's interesting.
it is.
That is interesting. And one thing, when I was writing this out and looking to make sure I had the information correct, because it was a lot to keep in my head.
Sure.
I realized something that I should have, but it just didn't dawn on me.
You should have watched the game.
The other side,
Uh-huh.
the defense, all the positions are different.
Then the offense? Yeah,
They're
of
not
course.
called the same things.
Right.
So we'll cover that next week.
Okay.
We'll cover that next week after the Packers win against the Vikings.
Right. Right.
But this is fun.
I think the
This is
Packers
fun.
are favored by 2.5 last
Thank
time I checked.
goodness this goes till February, because I might understand a little more by then.
Oh, maybe. I think maybe towards the end there, I'm going to have you take a dry erase board and write down all the positions.
Sure.
See
By
if
then,
you're-
by February? Sure.
I doubt it.
Oh, Gauntlet?
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that. That's part of the reason I made the
Yeah,
diagram.
and you
is
can't
so that-
just and you
so
can't
that
just
I could
flip to that.
That's how it gets in my head.
page.
No, I won't flip to the page.
Okay.
Yeah. I have special days.
Do you think you can do it right now?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
Center, guard, tackle, wide receiver, tight end, wide receiver behind him, quarterback, the fullback, and the halfback.
Yeah.
I can do it right now.
Good job.
Where's my dry erase board? Special days are
couldn't
coming
tell
up.
you, yes.
Today, Wednesday, September 25th. You should know about this. It's National Daughters Day.
Oh, I thought that was every
And
day.
in your case, it's National Daughters Day.
Daughters is.
Did
Yeah.
you know about this?
I did not.
Because today's
Until
the
this
day.
morning.
Until this morning?
Yeah.
Until right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
About 10 minutes ago.
And coincidentally, today is also National Quesadilla Day.
Oh.
So you should take your daughters out for quesadillas.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Two
go.
birds, one stone.
That's what I say.
Right.
Where do you find a quesadilla around? You could make them.
I could.
You could make
Yeah. We'd go to El Azteca, Sangria's,
Oh,
Tipsy
lots
Taco,
of places. Yeah.
Applebee's,
Antojitos.
Antojitos. Yeah.
Tomorrow, Thursday, September 26th, is National Pancake Day. I know you're a fan of pancakes.
Yes.
You do like pancakes.
You like flat ones or puffy ones?
Flat ones.
Flat ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flat pancakes. You like the puffy pancakes?
I do, yeah.
So, have you seen the Japanese pancakes?
No.
Because they're like silver dollar size, but they get really. Look them up.
Okay.
Look them up. This Saturday, September 28th, just in time for Oktoberfest in Appleton, is
Yes.
National Drink Beer Day.
Oh,
National
boy, I
Drink
thought that was
Beer
every
Day.
day as well. Wow.
Well, yeah, for some people.
Oh, okay.
We did a giveaway last week. Do you
We
remember what
did.
the prize was?
One Jacob's Meat Market dip of your choice and a bag of Tostitos.
And a bag. So one of these dips over here.
Uh-huh.
And
Not like a dip right here.
do I get the bag of Tostitos? We have comments.
We do.
We asked. What did we ask? Oh, what's your favorite
Favorite-
snack for
yes.
watching a ball game?
Yes.
Chris says favorite football snack is jalapeno poppers, but that takes a bit of prep. Yes, I suppose it does.
Yes.
La Taka says mixed nuts. John says potato chips and French onion dip. You have a French onion dip.
We do.
Some kind of herbs and onion or something.
Garlic and herb?
Garlic
Yes.
and herb.
Mhm.
I've had that. It's good.
Yes.
Karen. Karen. Here we go. Karen says, my favorite snack is Jacob's ham spread on crackers. P.S., and this is important because we asked last week why the Vikings, Minnesota Vikings, were her number one team.
Yes.
She says the Vikings are number one in my eyes because they wear purple. And I say that's valid. That's as valid a reason as any
Okay.
for liking a team and
Okay.
saying they're number one.
I was assuming that she was from Minnesota.
We haven't ruled that out.
Right.
But she chose to say it's because they wear purple. And
Right.
I'm not promising to watch the game, but I'll look at some
Highlights?
highlights and
Okay.
see what the purple is we're talking about.
Okay.
The
You've
winner.
never seen purple before?
There are many shades of purple.
Oh, there. Okay.
And where do they put it on? I mean, it's not complete purple.
No.
No. See, I have to see where it is and
Oh, okay.
see if I agree with Karen.
Before you say that, I just have a comment from Kim. The halfback was typically called tailback and was behind the fullback.
Yeah, well, tailback would make more sense.
Yeah.
See, I told you
But
somebody.
the fullback shouldn't be fully back. The fullback should be fully back, don't you think?
There's a lot of things that are strange in the game of football.
Right.
I'm not going to
Right.
argue with.
Okay.
Just accept it. The winner of this week's prize is James, whose comment says, loved your broadcast today. Is Eric from Illinois? I am not from Illinois. Where am I from? Oh,
Where is that?
it's not that I don't mention it 5 times a day.
Right. California.
California. My favorite Packer football snack is fried pig's ears,
Ooh.
which I've never had.
I'm sure he
Do you
hasn't
have
either.
any available?
Yes.
Okay. Not entering the contest. What? We didn't see
Oh.
that part. Just dropping by to say hi. James, you won. You won. Sorry for not reading the comment completely before picking a winner.
Right.
It was a random pick. So
Obviously.
the random pick didn't know that.
Right.
Congratulations, James. Just stop by the store to pick up your
We
dip.
should just maybe
and
pick a
Tostitos.
random person then that walks in the store and say,
Well, generally,
have
you
seen
have, if you
DSTV?
win, you have 3 weeks to claim the prize. If you don't, someone in the store takes it.
Right.
So we can't take that away from the people who do that.
Right. Okay.
Would you? You said you wanted to do a new contest.
Yes,
What would you like
absolutely.
to give away?
What did I say? One porchetta
A
roast.
whole porchetta roast.
Yes.
And how does a person enter this contest?
Enter by commenting anything they like wherever they're watching right now, YouTube or Facebook.
YouTube, Facebook.
Yes, yes. But if you'd like a suggested topic this week is porchetta roast. Not a lot of people have had. I even heard Nate say this morning. Somebody was asking if he had tried a porchetta roast or what it is or whatever, and he said that he's never tried one.
I heard that. And
So
I said,
then-
well, how many have you handcrafted?
Right.
And he said, 1,000? And you've never had one.
Right,
So
right.
we need to cook one.
So that brought me to this topic of a Jacob's Meat Market product that you've always wanted to try, but you just haven't. You know, whether it's a prime rib because you've never hosted that many people, or because it's intimidating, or
That's a good topic.
Right.
Because there's lots of things to choose from.
Correct.
And lots of things from which to choose.
right.
And lots of things I'd like to try
Everybody,
that happen.
everybody thinks that I've tried every single product in their store, but that's just simply not the case. I mean, there's so many products. I've been here for a lot of years, obviously, but I haven't
78,
been
I
able
heard.
to. Pardon?
78, I heard.
Right. Yes, me personally, correct.
Well, we could change that. We could just go
We
through
could.
the store.
Yeah. If you make them for me, I'll try them. How about that?
We could make that a thing.
No, never mind.
After football season.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so just comment below and you could be entered. You will be entered to win
Yes.
a porchetta roast.
Even
and
if you say you're not entering
apparently
the contest.
against your will.
Yes, right.
But
Yes.
that's okay. That's okay.
Right.
'Cause maybe I'll take the dip then.
Okay.
I'll wait 3 weeks though.
And the Tostitos.
And the Tostitos,
Right.
of course, yeah.
Of course.
And then I could watch a football game.
You could.
I could watch a football
While
game.
you're eating
While
your
you're
dip
eating
and Tostito with your
the
Tostitos.
plunders of this wonderful TV show.
Correct.
Why don't you read that line there?
All right. Thank you very much for watching, if you still are. We will be back again next Wednesday with another live broadcast. Please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Or better yet, come visit us at the store at the corner of Law and Pacific, where we are open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. We are open during Oktoberfest. It does get kind of dead around here during Oktoberfest because people don't want to fight the crowds, but we are certainly open till 6 p.m.
Till 6
on Saturday.
p.m.
Yes.
That's this coming Saturday.
This coming Saturday, yes.
I don't always listen to every word. I don't hang on every word.
Probably
Did you
not.
say we'll be back again next week?
Yes, we
Okay.
will. Did I not?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'd have to listen to the...
Okay.
See you next week.
All right. Have
Bye.
a great week. Thank you.